And anyways, what we got from the founders on separation of church and state. I mean, this is one of the least understood characteristics of the founding principles of the country. People think that this was about keeping Christianity, keeping God out of government, keeping out of legislation and all the rest, when actually there was nothing of the sort. A lot of this is revisionist history. The reason they had the separation of church and state was so as to not corrupt the church. Keeping the state out of the church would make it so that the church would be able to flourish more. And I think that actually, in any way, even if you interpret it the way that you are or the way that it's supposed to be, in any case, liberalism, liberty of conscience, as you called it, has led to a society that is completely degenerate, that has no morality. And so, again, it just comes down to not what
I would
is
disagree
ideal.
with that.
Well,
I would disagree
okay.
with that because
what do you think is happening right now?
It's not liberty of conscience that's caused this. It's a new religion called humanism. That religion has violated liberty of conscience and is now saying, hey, we can't have it in public. We can't have prayer in public schools. We can't have any references to religion except if we bash it. That's a religion unto itself.
Okay, but see, this again is the problem with the state. The state cannot exist in a state of neutrality, where it's simply saying nobody can fill the public space with their thoughts. It has to be a neutral space. That kind of neutrality does not exist. The state cannot keep everyone in a constant state of not interfering, not intervening. There always has to be a positive force in the society. And so you subtracted Christianity, and what you get is not liberty of conscience. What you get is not this neutral space where people can make up their own minds. You get some other religion, whether it be humanism, the synagogue of Satan, liberalism, to fill the vacuum. And so this is where I come at it from an idea of, I stopped being this kind of libertarian type a few years ago. I stopped believing that we could have something that is ideal or that is completely free or that is even approaching freedom. I said you have to make trade-offs effectively, and what's going to be a better trade-off? Everything has its excesses, but what's going to be a trade-off that you can live with? This is not a trade-off I can live with. I understand there are excesses to more religious-minded law. There always is, and there's always things that are unfortunate and unjust in any system. But we have to think about what's preferable. Is it preferable to live in a society where we're trying our best to have liberty of conscience, but a more vicious and a more Machiavellian religion fills the void, humanism or etc.? Or do we have something where it's still not a perfect system, but we don't have child drag queens and all the rest?